Hi everyone and welcome to Sprinkle of Paper's Craftmas Day 2. Today we're going to be making these fun playbill ornaments using Canva. Creating these ornaments is super simple. So we're going to start by going to Google and we're just going to search for the playbills that we'd like to use for our ornaments. The first one I'll be searching for is Wicked. So now we're just going to go up to Images, and we're just going to be looking for a picture of a playbill. So as you can see, there are a ton to choose from, but I'm just going to pick this first one right here that's actually from playbill.com. Now just right-click on the image and save it to your computer. Now I'll just follow the same steps for the other playbills that I would like to make. So I'm just going to be searching for all of my daughter's favorites. So the next one's going to be The Outsiders, and then Anastasia, and Hamilton. We're going to head on over to Canva. Canva is a design website. I absolutely love it. There's a free version and there's a paid version. I use the paid version. I believe it's $12.99 a month, but I use it almost every day. I use it for work. I use it for projects around the house, for the kids. So the $12.99 is definitely worth it to me, but you can make this project just using the free program. So basically all you need to do is log in using either Facebook or an email address, and then you can get started on your project. So to create our playbill ornaments, we're just going to be making our design on an 8.5 by 11 sheet. So we're just going to go to Custom Size and select that 8.5 by 11 inch sheet. From here, I'm just going to name the project Playbill Ornament, and then I will start uploading the files. So I'm just going to drag and drop. You can also, on the left-hand side here, there's a place that says Uploads. So you can click on that and then search for the files. But I have all the files just down here at the bottom of my computer, so I'm just going to drag and drop them into the project space. Now I'll just resize the playbill. I'm just kind of clicking on this dot in the right hand corner and dragging it down to make it smaller. I'm making the height 3 inches and I'm not worrying about the width. Now let's just repeat this step for the remaining 3 playbills. And once we have all of them resized, I'm just going to highlight all 4 of them and I'm going to duplicate it. So the reason I'm doing this is because I'm going to have the ornaments be double-sided, so I just need 2 of each. Now we're ready to download. So just go up to the right-hand corner and click on Share and then Download. And here you can choose your file type. I'm just going to keep it as a PNG. And then click Download. Now I'm just going to print the file out on a matte cardstock, and anytime I'm printing, I just always double check my settings. So we have the 8.5 by 11, it's going to the right printer, and then I'm going to go down to quality, and I'm going to make sure that I'm printing at the best quality. So my go-to bright white cardstock is this Astro Brights, and this can be found at Walmart, Target, or Amazon. I'll go ahead and link it down in the description. So if you absolutely hate cutting, this is definitely something you could use your Cricut machine for, but for myself, I found that it was just a lot easier to cut them out by hand since it was just such a basic design. So I went back and forth about how to assemble these ornaments, and ultimately I decided that I was just going to show you 2 different ways. So for this first one, what we're going to do is we're going to attach string in the middle of the 2 playbills. So I'm just going to create a little loop and secure it with hot glue, and then I will hot glue the other playbill to the back. Now for the second way, we're just going to hot glue the two playbills together, so the front and the back. And while my laminating machine is warming up, I'm just going to make the Outsiders one the same way that I made the Anastasia one. So when placing the little playbills inside the plastic laminating sheet, I'm just going to be placing them up in the top corners. And the reason I'm doing this is because then I'll have less cuts to make. So instead of having to cut all four sides, I'll just be having to cut two sides. And I find that with cutting laminating sheets, the less cuts you make, the nicer it looks. A little tip when cutting out laminating sheets is that you want to round the corners. You don't want to keep them square because if you do, they're just going to become too sharp. And you don't want anyone cutting themselves or pricking themselves when hanging these on the tree. So now to attach the string to the laminated playbills, I'm just going to be using my hole punch that has the smallest hole. And I can't think of off the top of my head what size this is, but I'll find out and I'll leave it down in the description for you. But I'm just going to punch a hole up here at the top, and then I'm going to tie some of the string on. So now that these are complete, I absolutely love the laminated playbills, but I like the loops on the paper playbills even more. So I'm trying to think of how I can make this better because I don't love the way that this looks. So luckily I had some lime green ribbon and also some twine left over from a previous project that I think is going to look a lot better with this Wicked and Hamilton playbill. And this time, instead of just tying a knot, I'm going to be tying it into a bow, at least for the Wicked one. Okay, I definitely think we made the right choice with the green ribbon. Not only does it match the playbill perfectly, but I feel like it just kind of elevates the ornament to make it look like something I'd be proud to give as a gift. And now for Hamilton, I'm just going to be using this twine that I had on hand, and it gives a kind of a rustic look, which is kind of fun. But if I had gold, I probably would have used gold instead, just because it's Christmas and I like things that are sparkly. But for now, I think that the twine looks great. Out of all of these, Wicked is definitely my favorite one, but I think that they all turned out so cute. So not only would these look adorable on a tree, but it might be a fun way to add a little bit of character to some of your packages this Christmas. So if you have any theater enthusiasts or if you know anyone who's seen the Wicked movie and absolutely loved it, it'd be fun just to add this little detail to their package this Christmas. That's one thing that I love to do at Christmas time is I love to add little embellishments to personalize my gift wrapping to make it special for the person that's receiving it. I want to thank you all for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment with any questions down below. And until next time, happy crafting.